Most people are 1 degree away from success, but then they have poor money habits or money habits that are keeping them poor. What the research has shown is that over 60% of the global population have poor money habits. Today, what I will do, I will examine one of those money habits. And at the end of this program, I will really give you a number of game plan that you can learn, apply, and master. You can implement these processes to position yourself to adopt the right money habit so you can build wealth. Now, there's a couple of things that I want you to keep in mind as we go through today's program. And I want you to make this like a daily habit of saying this. And what I want you to say is what follows. One, you earn to save, you save to invest, and you invest to build wealth. And I want you to repeat this to yourself several times a day. You earn to save, you save to invest, you invest to build wealth. And you're going to find after time by saying this constantly over and over, things will start to work out for you. You will start to have a better interpretation of why you work, why you save, and why you invest. And this literally will change the way you think in terms of money. So I trust that this first hack helps you. Now, what are the facts? We have researched the facts, and what we have seen is that your single source of income is keeping you poor. Your single source of income is keeping you poor. And this is what it looks like. You go to work, you earn, you spend. You need to spend is more than the days in the month. I repeat this. Your need to spend is more than the days in the month. So you run out of money halfway in the month. So you turn to credit card debts. You become trapped in credit card debts. You are now trapped in what we call the loop. The loop is called paycheck to paycheck loop. Millions of people, you're trapped in this loop. Now, I want you to repeat this ritual for me. You earn to save, you save to invest, you invest to build wealth. Are you doing this? They have millions of people across the world. You earn and never save. And if even you save, you never invest. And even when you invest, you're never able to build wealth. Well, this platform is all designed to provide you a content of information that will cause you to win when it comes to learning, applying, and mastering the right money habits and start to position yourself to build wealth. Now, again, we are seeing many persons, because you have a single source of income, you're not able to do all the things that you want to do. You have your personal dreams. And what are some of your personal dreams? You want to own your own home, and you're entitled to that. You want to retire early in life. In most cases, you can't even think about early retirement. You might be thinking about, a family inclusive vacation where you, your spouse and your kids, perhaps your mama, your dad, you take a vacation and you just throw back and you enjoy life. Many persons, you may think about it, but you can't execute on it because, again, you're trapped in your single source of income, and that trap is keeping you poor. How do you escape that? I'll talk to you about that just now. Along with this, you have personal dreams. You want to invest in your children, college education. And as you start to think about investing in your children education, you need to focus on what is the good education system and what is the right education system. We're not going to get into that today. But the reality is, the facts are showing is that we have so many persons today that they are trapped in the student loans. The sum total outstanding is about $1.707 trillion that is outstanding in student loan debt. You need to ask yourself if you are going to be a statistics in this regard. When you understand the difference between what is the good education and the right education, you know exactly what is your answer. Again, you have personal dreams, You want to give service back to humanity. You want to take some of your time and serve humanity to help make the world a better place. I don't know about you, but I'm a humanitarian, and I live my life to serve people because I want to make the world a better place. I want to help people to experience a better quality of life, and that's why I do what I do. But what are some of the other personal dreams that you may have? All of those dreams that you may have, guess what? Your single source of income is holding you back. All right? It's holding you back. But I have good news. You can break from the loop of paycheck to paycheck. You need to find more ways to earn. Yes, you need to find more ways to earn. And I'm going to walk you through a couple of ways in which you can earn. And this is a concept that I really want you to pause a bit and think about it. Traditionally, you understand what is earned income, but earned income is not providing you the results that you want. It's not. So you now have to start thinking of other sources of income. For example, you have investment income. And when we talk of investment income, you have both passive form of investment and active form of investment. And just let me give an overview of what this would look like. Now, let us suppose that you figure out a way to own what we call an income producing asset. But as the owner of the income producing asset, you can manage this investment portfolio either actively or passively. And what is passive management of the portfolio? It means that you own the portfolio, but you are now responsible for the daily management of that portfolio. In the case that, let us suppose you have transportation, and transportation is being leveraged as a form of income producing asset. But in this particular case, you are not driving the transportation. You have another management team that is responsible for management and maintenance. And all they do is allocate the profits to you at a due date. That's passive, the income. The active income may be, active investment may be where you own that transportation service, but then you are also actively involved in managing the day-to-day activities. So you have options available to you. And this is something that I really want you to think about, because you have options. You have options. And you need to know those options. You need to explore those options. You need to apply yourself at them. If you need help, I'll tell you before we get to the end of this program, some of the practical steps that you can take to get the help that you need to position yourself to have multiple streams of income. There are other income sources that you need to understand also. You have stocks and bonds, you have mutual funds, you have ETF, and you have Vanguards. Now, these are all different forms of income that you can explore. So when you earn to save, you save to invest. What are you investing in? You invest to build wealth. And you need to have a clear understanding of these concepts that we are talking about. You have option. Stop living your life like you have no option available to you. The right information is going to set you up for success. All right? The right information will set you up for success. So one of the money habits that is keeping you poor is the fact that you have a single source of income. And we have over 60% of the global population that fits directly into this category. And you are the ones that I'm speaking to. You need to recognize that you have options, and you need to stop living your life like you have no option to escape the loop, the paycheck to paycheck cycle loop. You have options. All right. Now, I'm going to give you some more hacks. And just before I give you those hacks, I want to keep repeating this. Why do you earn? You earn to save. Why do you save? You save to invest. Why do you invest? You invest to build wealth. Are you applying this concept to your life? Every day you need to repeat this over and over. I earn to save. I save to invest. I invest to build wealth. What is your journey to build wealth is looking like? And these are all habits that you need to form. So now that you know the bad habits, single source of income is keeping you poor. Now, what are the right habits that you now need to adopt to position yourself to start building wealth? I'm going to give you a few more hacks here. What about if you become an influencer? All right. You become a social influencer, a corporate influencer. What about if you take the time to understand and learn and master things like drop shipping? I'm going to explain what all of this means in terms of making money, and second source of income, multiple streams of income. What about if you take the time to learn and master affiliate marketing? What about if you take the time to become a BFC, a business finance consultant? What about if you take the time to learn what it takes to become a SCP, a sales communication professional? You have options. So stop living your life like you don't have options. Our role is to provide you with this type of information, not for you to sit in it, but for you to take action. Now, I know exactly how some of you folks think, and you might be thinking, hey, become an influencer. That's hard work. That's what you're thinking to yourself. And perhaps you're right. But this is how I want you to think about this. It may be hard work to elevate yourself, develop that growth mindset, position yourself for greater. It may take some time. For some people, it may take weeks, some may take months, some may take years. But think about it this way. You're making a commitment to become value that people value. You're making a commitment to have value that people value. You're making a commitment to give value that people value. You're making a commitment to be different in the world. That's visionary thinking. And that trumps you thinking that this is hard and you give up before you even get started. Because when you give up before you start, you fail already. There's no ifs and buts about this. You have already failed. You resign to fail. You embrace failure. You're swimming in failure. But when you shift this mindset and you say that, hey, it may take me a month, 6 months, a year or more to learn, apply, and master a craft. But after I would have learned, apply, and master this craft, I stand on the side of wealth creation. I stand on the side of success. I stand on the side of being able to fulfill the dreams and hopes and aspirations of not only myself, but my family. That's the side you're going to be standing on when you commit to greatness. You have options available to you, but some people are just not ready for success. Some people are just complacent with where they are. Some people just don't want to feel the growth pain. So guess what? You get stuck in the problem zone. You get stuck in the hopes and dreams and aspirations. You get stuck. You get stuck waiting on the fairy tale godmother and father. Well, I want to tell you a secret. Your fairy tale godmom and dad, they're dead. They're dead, dead, dead. All right. I want you to get it through your mind. There's no fairy tale god mom and dad that is coming to save you, unless you're considering me to be the fairy tale godfather, right? I'm bringing some form of information. But what I want you to do, I want you to believe in yourself. And I want you to see in you the ability to be like that genie that can grant yourself 10,000 wishes. You can do this, all right? You can do this. So you want to break the cycle of just having one single source of income, because that's keeping you poor. So I'm really helping you to understand now how you need to start thinking. But let's go into this a little more. So far, we look at what is earned income. We look at investment income. We look at another form of investment income, which is stocks, bonds, mutual funds, hedge funds. We look at ETFs and Vanguard Index. We look at those in the brief, high-level overview. At the right time, we're going to go deeper into these programs so you have a clear mental picture of what each of them represents. We also talk about, becoming an influencer and the work that it may take to become an influencer. All of this provide you multiple streams of income. By just becoming an influencer, this in itself creates tremendous opportunities for you to make additional funds. Because as an influencer, you are producing content. That content is placed into a medium. That medium, once you reach a threshold, the medium will pay you. But guess what else? Guess what else? You can also set the stage to endorse other brands. So you get an endorsement sponsorship here now. You can also get additional advertisers to come onto your platform as an influencer. That already is 3 streams of income. You can leverage affiliate marketing because you're an influencer now and everybody wants you to support them to get their brand out there, to create visibility for their brand. All of this is streams of income by just becoming an influencer. And this is what I'm saying. Many of you are 1 degree to success, but guess what? Your mindset is holding you back. The lack of information is holding you back. My role is to provide you with as much information as possible so you can make better, smarter business and life decisions. All right. Now, many persons, even without understanding what I'm saying, you might be saying to yourself, this is a lot of work. In some cases, you're right. But in many cases, you're far from the truth. Because what is drop shipping? Drop shipping is as simple as you having a website. Is as simple as you perhaps promoting that website. It is simple as persons being attracted to your website, going to your website, making a purchase, and you getting paid. You don't have to ship any goods. You don't have to provide any services to anyone. But as simple as this, you have created additional sources of income. You don't have to leave the work that you're doing. But these are our options. You have options. But this is the major difference between the good education and the right education. The right education really helps you to understand what is right for you. what is going to help you to fulfill your dreams, your hopes, and your aspirations. You have options. Stop living your life as though you don't have options. And you have to just settle for that single source of income that is keeping more than 60% of the global population in poverty. You can keep your job, but then you have options alongside your job to create additional sources of income. And when the additional sources of income now begins to work the way you expect it to work, you're getting maximum cash flow. You can now make a decision to elevate yourself in a manner that matters. So you have all of these options are available to you. And I want you to pause and I want you to think about it. All right. So I want you to repeat again. You earn to save, you save to invest, you invest to build wealth. Are you doing this? Are you earning and are you saving? Are you saving? Are you investing? Are you investing and are you building wealth? I really want you to pause and take in what I'm saying here, because you too, you're entitled to build wealth. You're entitled to provide for your loved ones. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to them. So I want you to break away from money habits that is keeping you poor. Step out of thinking that you can only have a single source of income, particularly so if that single source of income is keeping you poor. And I want you to start thinking of the fact that you have options open to you and you need to take full advantage of them. Now, I want to say a couple of things. I want to repeat this in closing. Take ownership of your past. All right. Take ownership of your now and take ownership of your future. All right. And I really want you to focus on this. Stop shifting the blame. Take ownership of your past. Whatever happened, take ownership. You might have grew up without your dad or your mom. You didn't have the mentor, the coach, the sponsor, the supportive community in the past. Take ownership of all of that. Don't blame anybody. Take ownership. Take ownership of your now. You might not be exactly where you want to be. Don't blame anyone. Take ownership and say to yourself, I will rise to the occasion and I will make my breakthrough. I will work to earn. I will earn to save. I will save to invest. I will invest to build wealth. And this is the frame of mind that you want to be in. I earn to save. I save to invest. I invest to build wealth. Take ownership of this. Stop shifting the blame. Again, I want to re-emphasize this. Accept that your fairy tale god mom and god dad, they're tired. All right? They're tired. They're dead. And you're okay with this because you're prepared to be the hero of your life. Start seeing yourself as the genie that can grant yourself 10,000 wishes and more. Man, listen to me. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter where you're at. You have the potential to open a chapter, turn a new leaf, create a new pathway for success in life. Again, many of you are 1 degree to success, but your bad money habit is keeping you poor. Now, having said all of this, I've given you a lot of information here, but I want to share some additional information with you that will set you up for success. Now, today's program is sponsored by a number of critical stakeholders, and I want to share some of those stakeholders with you because I believe that knowing these stakeholders can bring you a tremendous amount of benefits. Now, today's program is sponsored by 1 Degree to Success. So what I want you to do for me to learn more about 1 Degree to Success is to go to the website that is going to show up on your screen right now. That website is bestsellerportal.org. Just go to this website. And when you go to this website, what will pop up in front of you immediately is 1 Degree to Success. Take the time and learn what is 1 Degree to Success, because in this program, you have so much that is there to transform your life. On this program, you will learn what is mastering the art and science of success. What is art, what is science, and what is success? We'll unlock this understanding for you. You will also learn what it takes to master success tools, how to apply success tools, all right? You will learn what is wealth management processes. When you get wealth, how to manage it. All right. You will learn what is wealth expansion processes. So you have wealth now, how not to have it and lose it, but how to have it and nurture it so it expands, it multiplies. So these are beautiful programs that is going to really help you to change your mindset and set you up for success. The next program that you will see when you start to navigate the front page of this website is this unique program that we call Business Success Blueprint. Now, Business Success Blueprint is part of the business success ecosystem. So you have a business and you want to be successful. How do you set yourself up for success? This particular program, it's a free program, and I urge you to go register now. All right, go register now. When you go to the website and you see this here, you will be taught about what is proactive leadership, what is the proactive leaders ecosystem, how to think ahead, how to see beyond problems, and how to take informed action to achieve desired results. You know, there's some people that are thinking ahead of your dreams and hopes and aspiration, but as you think ahead, you see the problem and you get stuck in the problem zone. This program is designed to really get you to unstuck from that problem mindset, and it helps you to embrace a solution-driven mindset. So when you step out, you know what you're doing because you have the mentor, the coach, the support community, the sponsors behind you, cheering you on, pushing you in the right direction to attain success. So when you get to the website, and you're seeing Business Success Blueprint, all you have to do is to press on this link. Now, when you press on this link, it will take you directly now to this page. You see, this program is free. All right. It will take you to this page. As you can see, we are paying this cost for you. So all you have to do is to sign up, give us your name and your details, and you sign up for this program, and it's free. All right, it's free. We have many other programs that you can be exposed to, because we are not just doing the research. We don't want to talk about a problem and leave you alone to sink or swim. We want to be there to give you that support and that mentorship. We talk about you becoming an influencer. This program is another beautiful program that's going to help you with that. It's called the GIP Initiative. And what GIP means, Global Influencers Partners Program. We'll partner with you, we will train you, and we will show you how to position yourself to attract multiple streams of income. All right, you can be positioned to make income within 2-3 months. All right, that's how committed we are to helping you to position yourself in for greatness. You also have this the fourth program, Cash Flow Incubator. Cash Flow Incubator is all about helping you to understand those cash flow hacks. All right. So you have so much of, data to work with. So you're not stuck saying, I have to stay on the treadmill with my single source of income. Or do you know that your single source of income is a money habit that is keeping you poor? With this type of information, you will be understanding practical steps and tools that you can apply to transform your life and position yourself and your family to experience what is financial greatness. And you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family to learn all of this. Take some time, go to this website, learn what we are doing, reach out to us. You don't have to take the paid program. You can start with a free program, get, soaked into what we are doing, so you understand that what we're doing is going to have that transformational impact on your life, and you're going to be on that pathway to set yourself up for financial greatness. All right. So I'm just sharing with you some of the programs that our sponsors are offering. You have another program that they call the High Net Worth Investors Guide. So if you want to start thinking like a high net worth investor, this is the program for you. You will learn about the law of preparation. If you want to be successful, you must be prepared for success. But what exactly does preparation looks like? What does you being prepared for success look like? The possibility exists that you don't know. The possibility exists that if you don't get the mentor, the coach, the support, the sponsor, you may never know. And you're going to be stuck in the problem zone for a lifetime. And you deserve better. You deserve better. On this program, we learn about what is the law of application. It's not enough to be prepared. You want to know that you can apply yourself, all right, after success. And the way that you're going to be applying yourself, you're guaranteed to be successful, because as you look at the law of application, you will learn what is high reward, measurable results, predictable outcome with the highest degree of accuracy. All right. You will be given scientific proof of practical steps that you can take to position yourself for success. Again, because your single source of income is keeping you poor, but you have options. And these are some of the options that you have to position yourself for greatness. There's so much more that you will learn, but I'm going to pause here for now. All right. And I want to encourage you to really take the time. All right. And stop seeing yourself as being hopeless, because you're not hopeless. You have options available to you. If you didn't know them, then you know them now, because I've just shared with you. All right. I just shared with you money habits that are keeping you poor. Your single source of income is going to keep you poor. The facts are showing over 90% of the global population that depends on their single source of income, they are living in poverty. You have options though. You can change that. And don't think it's a long time to learn all of this. Some of you might have a skill set already. Some of you might be fully primed to become an influencer because of, the work and the background that you have. But you're still having a single source of income that is keeping you poor. Perhaps you can take that skill set, you can up-level that skill set with the right information, and within a couple of days or weeks, you're positioning yourself to start a cash flow, multiple streams of income. So break the bad money habits and adopt the right money habits that can position you for financial greatness. All right? Stop saying it's going to take you too long to learn, because when you say that to yourself, guess what? It might take some time to learn for some of you, but guess what? When you say, in spite of how tough this is going to be, I'm going to grow through this pain. I'm going to call it growth pain. And you're going to commit a month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year to learn, apply, and master a particular skill set, because you know that this skill set, all right, there's scientific proof that's going to set you up for financial greatness. If you have to go through this period, my friend, guess what? It is far better than saying it's too hard and just signing off, because when you say it's too hard, guess what happened? You set yourself up for failure, not for a year or two, 5 years or 10 years, perhaps for the rest of your life. So think about this. Does it make sense? You give up on a chance to position yourself for financial greatness because you think it was too hard. It was too much to commit 3 months, 6 months, or a year to learn and master a craft. So instead of sacrificing that year to learn and master a craft, it don't have to be a year in most cases, but instead of sacrificing this period of time, guess what you decide to sacrifice? Your entire life. Because you go through your entire life, 5 years pass, 10 years pass, 15 years pass, 20 years pass, and you're still saying it's too hard to commit, to understand how to become an influencer, to understand how to master becoming a BFC, a business finance consultant, to master what it takes to become an SCP, a sales communication professional, to master what it takes to become a knowledge worker. You give up on yourself. And when you give up on yourself as the head of your household, you're not just giving up on yourself, you're giving up on your loved ones. Do you really love yourself and love your loved ones? But this is the time that I want to encourage you to take action. Repeat after me. You earn to save, you save to invest, you invest to build wealth. Are you doing this in your life? If not, and you need help, I encourage you to reach out to us. We'll be so happy to talk with you and provide you with the mentorship, the coaching, expose you to our supportive community, that if you need a sponsor, we can give you the sponsorship. Because remember also, what we do, we help rising stars in business to access capital. We help you to access market. We help you to fast track your business growth. So when you come into our community, you have all of this to your disposal. So I'm going to pause here for now, and I'm going to say happy Easter to all who are celebrating Easter, and make yourself your number one priority. There's no fairy tale god mom, there's no fairy tale god dad, but there's you, and you can be the genie that is going to grant yourself 10,000 wishes to position yourself for greatness. Have a great rest of the day, and see you in the next broadcast.